Hi again, everyone, and welcome to math lesson number 2. So today, before we get started on our lesson, we're going to play something we all know and love. We're going to play Start With, Get To. So before we can play, we need a couple numbers. So here I've got my mug of numbers. And while we're learning today, I thought it'd be really fun for you to anytime I ask a question or show you a number, just shout it out really loud, like unless there's a sleeping baby in your house or something, but then just whisper, but maybe whisper it or say it in a funny voice. So let's try it. I think I'm going to say it in a silly voice. Our first number is, are you ready? Get your voice ready. 86 is our first number today. So we're gonna start at, get my marker. We're gonna start at 86. That's a big number. What do you think? You think the get to number is gonna be smaller? Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, jar of numbers, here we go. All right, get in my hand. There it is. All right, you ready? You got your silly voice ready or your loud voice ready? 54. All right, we're gonna get to 54. Okay, so as always, the first question when we do start with, get to is, are we counting forward or are we counting backwards? So think about it. If we're starting at 86 and we're gonna get to 54, everybody let me know, are you going forward or backward? We're going backward. 54 is less than 86. Less than, here's my alligator, he's gonna eat the 86. So we're gonna be counting backward. All right, so let me get my number chart to help us out, because counting backward, whew, that could be tricky. So here's our number chart. Let me get closer. All right, so we're gonna start at 86, which is right here, and we're gonna count backward down to 54. Okay, take a deep breath. This is gonna take a while. Ready? 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, almost there, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54. Nice job. Now what's really cool about this chart is we started at 86. Each one of these rows is 10. So I'm going to show you how to figure out how many numbers did we just count. We're going to go down 10, 20, 30, and then over to 54, 31, 32. We just counted 32 numbers. Nice job. I'm gonna put this right here in case we need it again. Our number chart. Okay, so now that we have counted so beautifully, today we are going to be practicing and learning more about true or, you guessed it, you're right, false. So true, we all know, it's the truth. It means, yes, it is correct. It's right. False means, nope, wrong answer. They didn't get it right. Not true. So to start us out, you can shout true or false. You can use a silly voice to say true or false. Or if you need to be quiet, you can do a thumb up or a thumb down. Or maybe you just don't like talking much. That's fine. Thumb up for true, thumb down for false. So I'm going to show you an equation. Let's start at the top. So this equation says 9 equals 2 plus 7. Remember, we can use our fingers. I'm going to give you a minute. Does 9 equal 2 plus 7? Let me hear it. You're right. That is true. So we always start at the bigger number. We're going to start at 7. We're going to give it 2 more. 8, 9, boom. Our answer is correct. Good job. All right, looking at the next one. Here we go. 8 minus, remember, take away, 2 equals 5. All right, think about it for a minute. 8 minus 2. Use those fingies. Let me hear, is it true or false? Bah, you're right. It's not, that's not right. That's not right. So let's see what it's supposed to be. So we're going to start at 8, and we're going to do 2 less. 8, 7, 6. So this either needs to be a 3 or this needs to be 6. So I'm actually going to fix it because we like to make things true in our class. So I'm actually going to make this a 3 so it can be true. Nice job. All right, let's look at the next one. It says 10 equals 6 plus 3. All right, use those fingers, use your brain. True or false? Let me hear it. You're right. Another false one. That's not right. So let's see what it should be. We're going to start at 6. Give me 3 more. 6. You're right. That's supposed to be 9. So again, we want to fix and make that 9. Good job. Okay, one more. 10 minus 3 equals 7. Think about it. We can use our fingers, okay? What do you think? True or false? You're right, that's true. If we go 10 and we take away 9, 8, 7. And of course, you could always count them if you need to. If counting backwards is kind of tricky still, you can count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. All right, so the next part of our lesson, we're going to look at a problem, and we are going to talk about how we can prove. Remember, mathematicians have to prove their work. They can't just say yes, no, true, false, that equals 7. They actually have to do some work. So we're going to look today at this problem and how we would prove that this problem, what do you think, true or false? 7 minus 2 equals 4? You're right, that's false. That doesn't equal 4. Not quite. We're not quite there yet. So let's prove it. So let's look at this. So I'm going to start by making 7. Pictures always help us do math. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to number them just to make sure I wrote the right amount. It's always good to double check. And then my problem asks me to take 2 away. So we're going to just cross off 2. We're going to see where we end up. I like to cross off from the end because then I can just see my answer in my numbers. So I'm going to cross off 1, 2. Now, did we end up at 4? Are we right here? Did we end up at 4? No, we ended up at 5. And that's what our answer should be. Our answer should be 5. You could also cross off 1 more and say if I want to get to 4, let's say you just really like 4, I need to cross off not 2, but 1, 2, 3. So another way to make it true is to change that 2 into, oops, look at what Miss Hayes did. That's all right. Mistakes happen, right? We just cross it off, we keep going. That's what we do. So you could change this to be 5 because then that's true. Or you could change this to be 3 and then 7 minus 3 does equal 4. And we just proved our work. We did a great job of it too. So now let's look at this. This can be kind of tricky, okay? Because we have 2 problems here that we have to think about before we can even decide if it's true or false. So let's look over here. If I'm counting and I have 10 and I go 1 more, what do I have, everybody? You are so smart. I have 11. So first we had to solve this side. Now we have to solve this side. We're starting at 8. We're going 3 more. Okay, start at 8. Give me 3 more. And again, this side we get 11. Nice job. So does 11 equal 11? If I have 11 cookies, do I have 11 cookies? You're right. So we can prove this real easy. We can draw the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can draw one more. And then I'm actually going to show where this 8 and 3 is inside my 11 right here. I'm going to show that here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 8. And here's my 1, 2, 3, and that equals 11. Super easy. We just proved it. So good. All right, so now it's your turn. I have some problems here that are missing some numbers, and we need to put some numbers in them to make them true. So I would pause the video, and you can write the whole equation, or you can just write the answers, but make sure I know which number the answer goes to if this is something you want to turn in. But if you pause the video right here, you can take a look at these 8 problems, and all you have to do, some of them, the change is missing, and some of them, the answer is missing, the sum. So we got both problems here, and we got subtraction and addition. So this is really good practice in making these equations true. If you really want to, you can make them false and then make your dad make them true. Dads need math practice too. Anyway, pause the video here, have fun doing some math, and I'll see you next time.